Barry Pulver here, owner of The Exceptional Brand, powered by EXP, head of the hashtag EXP Army. It's a very quick reflection session here on the session we hosted earlier on, which is the what makes you different as a realtor, real estate agent, estate agent. Notes appropriately on this bit of paper, which is going to be on the floor in a moment. So let's start off. Back in the day, back in any day, back in really any industry, you know, someone, if they wanted something, they would go into the physical location of where they wanted it. Prime example, if you're looking to sell your home, you would go to the local main street, you would go into that property building, whoever the franchise, and say, hey, I am owner of 123 Main Street, please help me sell my house. Then the invention of the internet came along, then COVID came along, and things have rapidly changed in the last 20, 30 plus years. And they're not going to change. What is the importance? Is it the company? No, it's personal branding. Personal branding is 100% what is going to separate you, everybody else from every other real estate agent, estate agent around the world. The understanding that the bespoke personal factor between you being the one on the end of the phone call, you being the one who knock on the door and open the door, you are the point of contact. You are the very one person that this home buyer wants to work with. It's because of you. It doesn't really matter the umbrella. Now, we're going to speak about the umbrella and the benefits that has for you and your brand. But at the end of the day, the number one factor is going to separate you. And the one thing that you and I are different from everybody else in this entire planet is that there's only one you and there's only one I. So personal branding is the full stop and the exclamation mark. But let's go into a little bit more detail. Being part of a network, being guilty by association, is very powerful and beneficial. So if we're about 80,000 agents here with EXP and we all have the opportunity to collaborate and learn from each other, and we have Workplace, which lets us go on there, any questions we have, any property we have, with one click, potentially it gets seen by up to 80,000 property experts around the world. So when it comes to exposure, the network you're part of is absolutely huge. So please do not forget about that, because when you're part of something, I am a homeowner, and if I want my home to be sold, I'm going to trust someone who I believe has superior marketing and someone who is going to expose my house in the beneficial marketing sense to the potential home buyer. And the more people that my home gets exposed to, surely by default, the better the property expert. So when you're connected to over 80,000 agents around the world, and every agent's working with however many buyers, that part there is absolutely huge. So don't forget about the network that this EXP Army and EXP full stop offers. Now, marketing. Again, I feel that personal branding is just another fancy word for marketing. But in a day and age where everybody here in this market, everybody here in America has the same opportunity to do and does the same thing. 95% of agents do market themselves in the same way. They use their local MLS and they take professional pictures and they put it on the MLS. They'll put a link of that onto Facebook. There's a reason that the iBuyers are coming in and doing a lot of business. There is also a powerful reason why for sale by owners and people who want to sell their own home is going up and up and up. Not only are we in a very disrespected profession for reasons that there's an 80-20 rule and this comes upon the 80%, but if everybody does things the exact same way, then really you and I have no value because we're not doing things different. We're not elevating our industry. We're not elevating what we're doing to help our clients in a better way to make them more money, which in turn makes us more money. So let's look at a couple of things of marketing here. So here at the hashtag EXP Army, we have our team suite. You can come in, you can meet people now in an avatar gimmicky way to stand out from every other real estate agent, every other estate agent in the entire world, because you can meet them, download the software, tell them to dress a certain way, and you can meet them in this crazy environment. You can come into a meeting room, you can come into your own office if you want one, and you can come in and you can show them your marketing. And you can automatically, just by getting them into EXP World and showing them around to your personal office, automatically you stand out from everybody else because nobody else in the world does that. So if you talk about gimmicks and you talk about being the attraction, something like that is automatically going to help them, and they're naturally going to see the value of you doing something very different. Now you have to have something else to back it up, but sometimes an idea out the norm is going to be very beneficial. Now, let's look at something for me that's just as important, if not more important. Let's be honest. I do this personally for my family to be a provider. You may have a family, you may not, but at the end of the day, you've got to provide for yourself, if not a family as well. We've got a few things here. This is America specific, but we have healthcare. My goodness, I pay about 35% of what I used to be paying. And now with a family of 4, we have the same healthcare providers and just the ability to offer healthcare, something in America that's not offered to any good level by any other real estate company, is absolutely massive. So let's remove everything else The ability to provide healthcare for our families here under the EXP umbrella is something I never thought possible, something that I couldn't do if I had my own company. So that is absolutely massive. One step further, let's look at the splits. We have high splits and everybody has the same. So here in America, it's an 80-20 split. We have the same opportunity. If we have, let's say, a 3% commission average, about $2.6, $2.7 million of real estate volume, you go to 100% commission. Now that is very doable and it should be done by anyone who does this full time, but I know we have our challenges. But one thing that's going to help us get there is the tools. We have some very powerful tools. We have some very powerful training as well. If you think about the 1% of 80,000 agents who do the training on their particular niche, if that is about branding, if that is about video, if that is about prospecting, if that's about door knocking, if that's about open houses, the person who makes well in excess of 6 figures from selling homes is the one from that particular niche, is the one who's going to train you on that. And it all comes to us at an $85 here in America monthly cost. Unbelievable. And then the tools from the KV Core and the Ops City and the other things that we all have access to help benefit without any additional cost. Absolutely crazy. So we have some family, legacy, life-changing things that we just part of because we're under the EXP umbrella together. Incredible. But for me, the number one thing about all of this is the difference between being a real estate agent, being an estate agent, someone who's helping someone buy or sell their home and looking to transition someone into a different phase of life is one thing, but that's a job. Being a business owner is what we are. Here in America, well, really in any country where we are property experts, we are business owners, and the very mentality of that changes everything. You have to understand you're a business owner, and you have to understand that changes the game. Be a business owner in your decisions, be a business owner by how you leverage your business, and be a business owner and understand every penny you spend, even if it's a $50 marketing spend on Facebook, needs to be tracked back in a form of ROI to understand the money that goes out you're only spending if you understand the return that comes back. Every decision you make should not be as a real estate agent, should not be as an estate agent, should be as a business owner who also is a real estate agent or is an estate agent. And again, we're literally business owners. We forget this. We're part of a billion-dollar company here with EXP, and we are literal shareholders in this multi-billion-dollar company. So when you understand that not only are you your own business owner under the umbrella of EXP, and you can make your own decisions and you can make your own choices and have the business you want to do it, then you're also insulated by being a shareholder to whatever tangible value by how many homes and how much you opt in for the shares program. You are part of a shareholder of one of the, soon to be the biggest real estate company in the world. Is absolutely massive. And the last thing, which is completely opt in, completely opt out. Not many people do this, but understand that you are a business owner, right? Barry Pulver, real estate agent is a brand and is massive and is what I want it to be. You are a business owner because you partner your business with EXP, a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. Well, now you're not confined. So I'm here in Davidson, North Carolina, the heartbeat of North Carolina or the East Coast of America. I also have businesses in a dozen countries and hundreds of markets, and by the proxy of revenue share and the ability to grow and scale, creating an all-star team outside of my very market, which I love and hold dear to my heart, I am part of something bigger. You can be part of something bigger. So now you can create a legacy for your business, for your family, and help fellow agents have an incredible healthcare program, have an incredible opportunity, and have support, mentorship, guidance, and a bigger infrastructure. So if you're the biggest agent in your market, now you can link arms with people in any other markets and do something much bigger than what we all had the opportunity to do earlier. So yes, you may be a realtor, you may be a real estate agent, you may be an estate agent, but really, with the mentality of a business owner, by being where you are partnered with, you are much, much more than that. If we can convey that by our marketing strategies, don't just go to list a house. Show them how you have drone photography, show them how you do lifestyle videos, show them how you give them an individual website, show them how you do your 360 tours through EXP 360. See things different, market yourself better, and have the mentality of a business owner here at EXP and know that no, you're not like everybody else. If you leverage the tools, leverage us, and we do things together, get you where you want to be in your business to help your clients to a much higher level, you are much more than that, my friend. That's the nutshell. Thank you for joining.